Hi everyone, my name is Jessie and I'm here to talk to you about some pro tips that I've learned through my 34 years of being in existence. Basically, I'm going to tell you shitloads about fuck all. Hope you enjoy it. I'd like to start with a topic that's probably close to everyone, which is health and well-being. So my first pro tip is if you ever have to go to the emergency department with friends and support them, do not look like you're having fun. Don't tell any jokes. Like, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate to ask other people, what are you guys in here for? What happened to you? It's not appropriate to pick up either. Try to get start there, but nah. I don't know why it's not allowed. The other thing I want to talk about mental health, if you guys have heard of this Headspace app, it's pretty useful. It's worked wonders for me. All I did was sign up for the annual subscription. It's $91.99 for the whole year. Just paid the money, downloaded it onto my app, and I have to say I haven't been the same. Like, I haven't used it, but I just feel so much better. Any time I could just log into that shit and just feel like I can breathe better at night now. Another area I want to talk to you guys about is workplace. Acting professional, as you can see, how professional. So in the Department of Tracking Sickies, I would recommend keeping a journal of all your sickies. So next time you come up with an excuse, if you've killed off your family members, been to funerals, and you can't remember when you go to work, like my mate did, you've got a record of that. And I'd also probably advise that you always kind of look a little bit like down, That's why, like, if someone comes up to you, they're like, hey Jess, how you feeling? And you're like, yeah, great. Like, no, just be like, yeah, you're getting there. That way they always just think that you're recovering. Another area I would recommend is if you're trying to look professional, don't look too hot at work and get a couple of grey streaks in your hair. I found that people fully respect my authority right now. If you go to any local chemist, you can find these seeing glasses. They're pretty cheap. The weakest one is like +1 or something. Just put those on, hides your hangover, makes you look super fucking smart. And people just listen to what you say, but just don't wear them for too long because you just get a little bit ahead. And probably finally on the workplace is if anyone asks you about your weekend, just, my go-to about the future weekend or what you did on the past weekend is I just made soup and read a book. That way people are like, wow, that's pretty healthy. Like, when you do get sick, they're like, wow, she must be fucking soup. Probably, what caught me out is coming up with the name of an actual book. Because when they want to know more questions and you chit chat and you don't know any books, then all soup, there. The other area I want to talk to you about, probably pro tipness, is in the area of friendships and relationships. So I've worked hard over the years just to make sure that I really build, a solid foundation with my friends of mistrust, So none of my friends, the ones that I've got left, they never call me, they never ask me for favours, anymore. And when they do, they're like, hey Jess, where are you? You're supposed to be house sitting right now, like, where are you? I'm like, fuck, sorry, I'm in Denmark. They're like, that's okay. Oh, we organised a backup for you, we knew that you'd do this again. I'm like, no worries. And in the areas of relationships, if you ever go on Tinder and you're trying to find, swiping someone, don't go for the people with just one photo. I think this might seem obvious to everyone, but I went up for a date with this Tinder guy. He rocks up to my house and he's like, hey, I'm here. And I'm like, what the fuck does his voice sound like that? Open the door, I'm like, fuck, he's not even here. Look down, squirts in the face with this fake flower. I'm like, I don't know if this got pranked by the circus or what, but maybe just, more than one photo is advisable. A COVID dating tip for you is if you're going on a date and you don't want to risk forgetting the person's name, then you should probably check them in the day before to a place that they're not at. That's why when you get to the venue, you can just pull up that Safe WA app, go to the thing, just click it, if you forget their name, that's, I learned the hard way with that one. And finally, if you're going to hit on your local barista and he asks you how you take your coffee, saying, I like it, how I like my coffee white and weak, how I like my men, It's not advisable, it didn't work. Thanks everyone.